Okay, guys, I'm about to go into the time machine, and I'm gonna go back when I was what 2000, maybe 2003, 2004, back into the past. So we're gonna go into this time machine. So right now I am punching digit, and then the door opened, and now I'm going in. All right, guys, get ready. We're going to have an amazing adventure with Johnny Win. Door open, and wow, nice view. Oh, is that my old school in middle school? Wow, been there for ages, but now I'm here. Wow, okay. Hopefully nobody found out, or I could be in trouble, man. So let's talk about something fun. So you know how like back in those days when I don't know for you guys how was your experience in middle school, but my middle school, I mean, I have fun joking around with my friends here and there. I have fun memories of my middle school, so that's why I am going back to the past because we can use our brain, our memories. We can our brain and our memory, mind. It's a time machine. We can pass forward. We can. I mean, we can re. We can rewind the tape. We can um uh try to. What was that backward motion? Forward and backward motion, and then we can pause. We can rewind. We can go back to the time when you were young, and you often play that. So I play that in my mind. Not often, but this is one of my fondest memory where some of you might love school because as an interviewer, I understand that there's aspect of life that people have, and I'm not gonna discard it. That's how they experience life. Um, but for me, my memory was my particular memory was there was a library. School had a library, right? Of course. But I don't know if everybody go into the school library. I mean, I don't understand the notion of nerds and geek because I don't know if I'm a nerd or a geek. I mean, they have a term for otaku, meaning you're really into the animation stuff, but I don't know what I'm at because I don't fit in to the social norm I just don't want to fit into any crowd. I just want to be me, man. Like my mind is always so different from everybody else. Like my mind, I always think about I don't like yeah, I hang out with my friend, but I'm me at the same time. I don't want to fit. We when we were a kid, we try to fit in. We try to do cool things, right? Right. Actually, I'm always cool, right? No, I'm just kidding. Actually, yeah. Well, technically, everybody know me because I do stupid things. I don't know what I did. Anyway, so so while people are interested in school, talking jog, that they probably have jogs, they have preps, they probably have nerds and other people, but I don't know. But they have people have their own group, right? Actually, it got more intense in high school than in middle school, because in middle school, everybody know everybody, while in high school it's like everybody is diverse and a lot of things. Now, okay, let's go. So I don't remember either in sixth grade or seventh grade. I think it was eighth grade because I was in because they would have like sixth, seventh, eighth grade hallways, right? Wait, what was it? Hold up. I think. Oh, okay. I think that they have the sixth grade hallways, right? And then they have the seventh grade hallway, and then they have the eighth grade hallway. Holy shit! Wow. I never knew that. But of course they have to go down. But damn, I never knew that. I mean, not knew that. I mean, wow, it's been so long that I go back into my memory. So would have that, and so my favorite memory would be the library. Why? Because there's certain book that I went toward to. Now, to be honest, I wasn't into novels. I mean, I read novels in there, but it's not novel of the school. It could be off the school, but that's besides the point. Now, I picked up this book and I read it, and I fell in love with it. I remember either I was with my friend and I had it was volume one of this book, right? Or I call it manga, a Japanese comic, and then I was walking with it, and then my crush walked past me. It was in the 8th grade hallway, but I was obsessed with this book because when I picked up and I read it, I was like, wow, holy crap! I didn't know that would happen. Like, the guy, what I fell in love with was he was so fast. Like, he would, like, so he was trying to save this girl from this guy, because there was a group of men trying to attack the girl, and she thought that this guy was, they call him the Hitokiri Battosai, or the manslayer, trying to ruin, her the style of her father reputation. So she tried to, I don't know what they did, but it's been a long time. I mean, I have the graphic novel somewhere here. So this guy, the main character, show up, and he say this quote that I'm about to say to you guys, and then he just talk about that, and after he talked, all these guys came at him. Guess what? He freaking do like some flash shit stuff, and he start like beating them up, but he didn't kill them. He just decked them. And then the tall guy, he tried to attack him, and the main character, I guess, jump. You didn't see him. He was in the air and chop his finger, but his finger wasn't chopped off, and you probably wonder why. Well, this main character named Rurouni Kenshin was known for his famous sword called Sakabato, meaning it's a reverse blade sword. Normally, a sword would be sharp, and the blade, the regular blade would be like, you can like cut things, right? Like the normal blade would. But you reverse the blade. The sharp is up top, while the dull will be on the bottom. So that's reverse. So you can just whack and break bones with that. So this main character, he vowed not to kill, because in his past, he had a lot of pain and burden, and he showed her a lot of things, and they call him the imperialist dog. And why? Because he was working for the government to make this world, make their era better, the Meiji era. And so he was a samurai working for the government, and he was slaying men, to make this world better, I guess. And they call him the Hitokiri Battosai, or the manslayer. And in the anime, he said, "I will become a manslayer once again." So in the anime, so that's what happened. Usually mangas become anime and live adaptation. I've seen all. My favorite character is his master, because he's buff as crap, but he can just one take and you're dead, or hurt you. Anyway, so this character, Rurouni Kenshin, he said in the beginning, when he was trying to help the girl, and he said, "A sword is a weapon. The sword is a weapon. The art of swordsmanship, learning how to kill. That is the truth. That is the truth. What Miss Caro said is sweet and innocent talk about only those whose hands have never been shed with the blood of men can believe. But to tell you the truth, I much prefer Miss Caro's sweet and innocent talk over the truth. Indeed, I do." So, what does this have to do with us? Well, I think that the sword that we held, because you're wielding a sword at every moment. You're projecting that in every of your life, and that is your brain or your mind. And we are the swordsmanship. We are the wielder of the sword, And when we swing, it's a double-edged sword every time you swing it. Every time you make a decision, you could projecting your mind into a place where it's not helping you. You're using your mind or brain in a very efficient way to get what you want. And oftentimes we're trying to cut things and make basically your decision are a sword, right? And you're trying to make the decision where to go next. But oftentimes, I heard the analogy of Ty Lopez talk about like when you don't have some strategy in your life, when you don't have knowledge or you don't have skills or you don't have a bigger picture, you don't have a vision, you don't have anything in your life. What happens is you're willing you're taking a swing at life. You're swinging that sword every single day as something you hate, something that you know that is not benefit of your life. So you swing that sword, and you're the owner of that sword. What happens is up to you to how to direct that sword to cut that sword. You're using that sword every day, and that's your brain. And your brain is, they often say that it's to protect you. It it doesn't it's there to keep you safe. It's not there to help you succeed. That's what they say, right? So it's up to us to take charge of our weapon, because people in martial arts, their weapons is their body, right? But in normal average person, the weapon is their mind. I think, you know what? I consider their eyes, their ears are weapons, because when um where you're trying to gather information and you're using your eyes, and when you gather information, you're making a decision where to slice or wield that sword in any given time. So you're a swordman. I hope that you use your mind and your brain in a different way that you normally don't use it for. Um, sharpen your skills as a swordman. You may not be a swordman, but the skills that you develop are a sword, and it's a skill set that you're using that for a battle. Well, not competition, but your life. Les Brown said, "Life is a fight for territory, and once you stop fighting for what you don't want automatically take over." Oftentimes, Tony Robbins said that when we don't brainwash ourselves, when we don't clean the gutter in our mind, um, the brain and the mind doesn't um, uh, effectively work. So it's like a sword. I remember back when I was working at Sakura or Sakura, a Japanese restaurant. I remember they would sharpen the knife with the rocks and sharpen, and they would clean the knife, right, to make it sharp so they can cut whatever vegetables or peel the shrimp, whatever. I remember that. So when we sharpen our brain or mind, we sharpen um, the way that we get there. So we are the our brain, our mind are a vehicle, and we use that vehicle, the sword, to direct wherever we want it to go. How often we use that weapon for our own destruction, our own detriment, and so we use it in the wrong direction. And it's not our fault. We wasn't taught that you shouldn't fit in society. You shouldn't. You try to fit in society, but they're going in the wrong direction because it's not helping you to develop your passion, your dreams, and your vision, whatever that purpose for your life. That's what happened when people are using their sword in the wrong way. And what happens is, as life goes on, their sword become dull, and they can't things. They can't make a decision because they are inundated with the wrong information because of their past experiences. They stop. What my mind would say that sharpen your axe, sharpen that sword that you will, because you're going to need it in your life, because your life is a battle for territory, not for competition, a battle and a fight. You're a warrior. Some people are not a warrior, but you have a warrior within you. That's why in John Cahill said the warrior in the awaken mean there's a mystic aspect of the human being, and they are the warrior of their life, because if they don't do that, they can't take care of themselves, they can't take care of their family. So they are the one who are the warrior, who wield the sword for their family, who protect their family, who protect themselves, who will the sword. That's it. Saya!